Hello, hello. I have two different Minecraft servers that I'm testing stuff on, and I want to have a permissions plugin on the servers so that I can set what players can do and don't do. Um, I use LuckPerms for this, and worked great on vanilla servers like Spigot and Paper and stuff. I can create groups and set permissions. Um, yeah, the modded version, Fabric mods, um, doesn't work that well. Yeah, normally you have this download. You have different versions. You have LuckPerms for Bucket. I use that on the paper server, the vanilla server. Then you got the bungee for bungee cord, the fabric, forge and stuff. Um, I run the forge version on the or fabric version of LuckPerms on the modded server. Um, the problem with this specific website, the Jenkins, is that you always get the latest version, um, and there's no way of choose another sort of older version. It's kind of like if I want for 120.1, it's kind of hard to find that version. So that's why I went to the Modrinth. So you can go to versions here and choose fabric and then the Minecraft version. I downloaded from here because if you run this on the modded server, it won't work. So I downloaded this. So let's actually go into the game over here. Let's see how this works. So after recording, multiplayer. Here are two servers. I got one paper and one fabric. So the paper is just vanilla. So if I go into that one, it looks like this. And yeah, I got a bunch of plugins and stuff. And how you actually set the permissions and stuff is that you type a command in the game, LP for LuckPerms. And when you press space here, you get a list. You can see it pops up. And if you start type editor and then you use tab complete. So LP editor, you will get a link in the chat. You click on it and you get to this browser, the web browser. And the first time you're actually running this editor, you need to um, so give the editor permissions to edit the server or the game. So you copy a link. But anyway, this is how it looks in the editor. So I got one user online right now. And all the groups that I have. So I got 4 groups. Default one is the citizen. Yeah, you see it says default. So most players will be citizen. Then I got VIP, admins, and owner, and that's me. So me, I don't really have that many sort of permissions. Yeah, because it will inherit everything from the other plugins. There's a hierarchy to everything. So yeah. So yeah, the citizen, for example, they have a bunch of different permissions. What they can do, they can sell stuff, for example, essentials. Yeah, there's a lot of essential stuff. Grief prevention. They can actually claim stuff. And yeah, also the lift, the use of the lift plugin. So yeah, and also got VIP. They got some extra stuff. They can fly around. They can teleport easily and stuff like that. There should be more actually. Yeah, they can use like world edit stuff like that. Admins can do a lot more, of course, and they got a lot of stuff. And how you add a permission, you do it down here at the bottom. And when you click this row here, you get this list. And you can see all the plugins and the permissions for it. Ball XP, version check, command star. So yeah, you got all the different plugins for the server. You can easily just click one. What you can do. And you select one and yeah, click add, for example. Then you click apply to save it, but I'm not going to do it here. Yes. So yeah, that's kind of easy thing. You will see all the plugins here. But the problem with Fabric, I can actually show you in the game. So if I switch to the Fabric server, so these have a bunch of different mods and stuff. And if I got this to kind of work before, but it's not doing it now for some reason. So if I do the LP and space, it doesn't even get the arguments. So if I just editor, only thing I get is that LuckPerms is running, but that's it. The difference though, when I got it to work previously, when I entered here, I just didn't get the mods that I have. The only mod that showed up was World Edit. So I could only add permissions for World Edit. Otherwise, nothing. So even if I typed it manually, like I can't even type in the Minecraft stuff, like if I want them to TP, add, doesn't work. So yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. So why even have LuckPerms for Fabric if you can't change the permissions for it? So yeah, it's kind of weird. So it's kind of annoying. I don't really have a permission system for Fabric servers at the moment. I tried to add some extra mods for the server, Fabric server, that lets you have like an API and stuff for the mods. And so it can check the permissions for the mods, but nothing works. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. So why even have a Fabric version of LuckPerms if you can't set the permissions for the mods? So yeah, kind of weird. Works just fine with like a paper server or a spigot server. Because I also have, if I go into the paper server, you can see right away that it works because you get this sort of message of the day, it's called, and you get some information about the server. And you can see that I am already in a group, the owner group, and I got the others. So even if I type in the chat, you see that it shows up, the owner group. And the other place will be green. It will say citizen, his citizen here instead. Yeah, it works just fine. So that's why I want to have different groups, because I want to have different permissions for each group. So I have regular players and then I have VIPs. Works just fine on vanilla servers, so to speak, but not on modded. So the only options if I want to do stuff for modded players, I give them OP or operator. But the problem with that is they can do everything with as an operator. They can they can completely destroy the world with it. They have access to everything. So yeah, I don't know how to actually have permission stuff for yeah, modded server. So yeah, kind of weird to have a permissions plugin for mods that doesn't work. So yeah, a little bit of a rant over there for that, but yeah, catch you later.